Hey, y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Like the title said, this is a favorite food tag, but I wasn't tagged. I was actually going through somebody else's channel and I found this and I was like, hey, that sounds kind of cool. And I think I'll just go ahead and do it. So I saved all the questions. I took it in and made a picture out of it so I could send it to this phone. That's why I'm recording on my little phone at the moment, so I don't know how well the video turns out on this. I think it's fairly decent. Um, Questions. What food would you eat every day? Um, I don't know. If I had to eat something the same thing every day, would I have to eat it the same way every day? That kind of be, I don't know. Cornmeal, because I can make that in so many different variations, and cheese. Because again, I can do that and a whole lot of other things. What is your favorite restaurant? Um, my favorite restaurant. I don't know that I have a favorite restaurant. I'm not real crazy about. Well, I don't like most chains. I guess I'm going to have to go with Carmine's, and I'm not even sure that's really a restaurant. I guess it is. It's kind of a pizza shop, sandwich shop. Anything you want to get, eclectic type of food. So I think I'm going to go with Carmine's. Um, if I remember, I'll try to add a link to their page so you can look at them. I don't remember. I don't think I've done a video there. What city has the best food you've ever had? Ugh, New York. New York City. I mean, you can get anything you want in New York City. I mean, literally. You just have to know where to go or who to ask to get there or use social media now. I don't know. We didn't have social media when I lived up there, but Miami would come in close second. Maybe I don't know because then there's Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh has pierogies. I mean, that's the pierogi capital of the United States. There's pierogi. They have all kinds of pierogies. They have. Oh man, that's a bad question. What do you get on your sub? Um, Nuclear weapons? I don't know. If they're talking about the submarine sandwich, I'm from the Philadelphia area. We get hoagies. Um, on a sub, I get a sub sandwich at like Subway or Larry's Giant Sub or one of those places. Um, and then it just depends on what strikes my fancy. So, um, yeah, just pretty much whatever strikes my fancy. But usually I get like an Italian assortment of meats and cheese, and lettuce, tomato, peppers, onions, black and green olives. The sky's the limit. It's the only thing I really like about Subway is I can make such a huge variety of things on my sandwich. But yeah, again, it's not a sub, and I'm from the Philadelphia area. We eat hoagies, not subs. What do you get on your pizza? There's another one. That's like I like thin crust pizza, New York style or New Jersey boardwalk style pizza. There's a couple of places around here that make that style, thin crust New York type pizza. The main thing I usually get is pepperoni. I like to get sausage sometimes. I like pepperoni, sausage, green pepper, and onion. I like sausage and pepperoni and green pepper and onion and jalapeno. I like shrimp. Um, if it's available, not all places have shrimp on their pizza. Um, Carmine's makes a piece of it gives you a slice of pizza that's it's that far across. at the at the end, and it's that long. It hangs over two plates. So, uh, what do you get on your pizza? Is there a food you have always wanted to try? Um, there's different cuisines I'd like to try, and that would mean there's various foods. Any one specific one that comes to mind? Uh, no, not really. No one food, and not even just one cuisine because there's so many different ones that are interesting. Tell me about your worst restaurant experience. I'm not sure where they want to go with this. Um, my daughter has really bad experiences when she goes out to eat. She's the one that always gets something in her food that doesn't belong, whether it's a hair or a piece of packaging or a broken piece of a utensil, or she gets some of the oddest stuff. She'll when she gets her food at a restaurant, she goes through it all now. I mean, she's just so used to getting weird stuff in her food. I I seldom ever get anything that's a problem. Um, my weirdest experience in a restaurant, my neighbor worked for a restaurant supply and repair outfit, and he got a call one night to go down to Chinatown in Philadelphia. So I rode with him, and we went down into little Chinatown. We went down this long alley and parked, and went into the back door of this building, and then we walked all the way down the other end of the building. There had to be 12, 13, 14 different restaurant kitchens. We went upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and around walls and up second floor and down into the basement, and I mean carrying buckets of tools. It was unbelievable. And every place you turned around, if you've never been in a Chinese kitchen, oh my god! I mean, there's kettles of chicken beaks and kettles of chicken feet, and unbelievable, unbelievable. Um, that that blew my mind then. It still blows my mind now. I mean, I still love going to eat Chinese food, but yeah, that was. I think that may have been my weirdest experience. I don't know about my worst. Um, because I've had some. It depends on what you say is worse. Because I mean, really poor service, you get that quite a bit, especially nowadays. Um, Servers just aren't the way they are, just aren't what they used to be. Not always, but there's those people and that's in all the industries. You get them as cashiers at the fast food joints or at the gas station and whatnot. They just don't have a real good work ethic or a real good people skills. And yeah, so who's the better cook, your mom or your dad? My mom. Yeah, she makes some really awesome dishes that my grandmother used to make, and she does most of the cooking anyway. Dad can get by, but um, I don't really remember him doing a whole lot of cooking, and he may do a little more now. But what is one food you just fail at making? Cakes. I am not a baker. Um, yeah, I don't do good at that. Name my least favorite foods. Right at the top of the list, egg white. I hate egg white. Ugh. Um, the only time I actually eat it is with deviled eggs, and then I don't like it. I got to put a whole lot of cayenne on it. Um, when I make scrambled eggs, I mix it in a blender, and there's no white showing, and I slow cook it. Sometimes I'll leave out a couple of whites and add in just the yolks. And um, yeah, my least favorite food is egg whites, followed closely by avocado, chickpeas. I don't like the taste. That's what you get in hummus, and well, most hummus is made with chickpeas. I just I don't like the taste. Uh, Cilantro tastes like soap. I don't like it. So there's unfortunately there's a lot of cuisines that use cilantro. Fortunately, it doesn't come through all the time. But yeah, if I were like to eat cilantro on a shredded beef taco or something like that, no, no like. So those are just a couple. Raw or cooked veggies? That depends on the veggie. Um, some are really some I like, especially if they're fresh. Uh, Green beans, of course, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, that type of stuff. Garlic. Um, I eat all that type of stuff. I eat that raw or cooked, and then there's other stuff that it's okay raw, but it's better if it's at least blanched or something, make it a little softer to eat. How do you like your steak? Warm. Um, I like mine rare, rare. Like throw it on a super hot, smoking hot griddle or grill. Char it real quick. Flip it over on another super hot spot. Char it so only the top, just the outside edges are really cooked, and then it's nice and pink and juicy and tender in the middle. And who doesn't like eating pink? My God. Um, Same thing with hamburgers. We've been eating a lot of hamburgers lately because the kids over ordered for the celebration of life for the Ole Miss. Uh, we had several hundred people. I think they ordered food for 1,000 because we had like 150 pounds worth of hamburger, and they still have like 2 or 3 cases of frozen hamburgers. We had hamburgers the other night, and uh, I like mine like just cook it so it's not so it's warm all the way through, um, and then it stays good. Everybody else likes theirs well cooked. So, uh, do you enjoy cooking or baking better? Cooking. I don't bake real good. Um, I can make biscuits and cupcakes from a batter and some of those instant batter type things. And I'm pretty good with cornbread. But making cakes, all that measuring and all that finicky stuff, yeah, I don't do. What's your favorite fast food place? Whichever one's closest to the direction that I'm going. Um, yeah, I really don't care. I mean, I like them all for the most part. For depending on which direction I'm going. Like between my house and my daughter's house, between my house and the daughter's at all, there's only two different places, three different places on that side of the road going that way. I got Burger King, Rally Checkers, and Crystals, which is kind of like White Tower. It's just a little square burgers. Um, Coming the other way, I've got I got Whataburger and KFC and Arby's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Crystals. So I've got a few coming that way, and like I said, it just depends on where I'm headed and what's in that direction, or you know, whatever happens. If I'm really hungry, whatever happens to be the first one I hit when I get off of the interstate. So, but I do have a few favorites like Hardee's. Oh man, Hardee's breakfast sausage and biscuit is total, yeah, to the max. I like that, and their monster burgers and whatnot. They're expensive. But, oh God, they're so good. And then there's Wendy's chili, which it's made from scraps or whatever, or so they say. But I like their chili. Get a baked potato and pour the chili over top of it. And, oh man. Name a food place you wish was closer to you. Hmm. I wish there was a Philly soft pretzel place around here, and maybe maybe one of the big name cheesesteak places. Although we have decent cheesesteaks, I think it's primarily the primary difference is in the rolls because it's the same meat, same cheese. You know, the difference is in the roll, and we have the steak and shake down or steak in a sack down here. Steak and shake. I like steak and shake. Yeah, we have the steak in a sack down here, which is a cheesesteak and half a pita, and those are good. Oh my goodness! And most places are only charged like $5 for them. So, uh, ultimate favorite dessert: pineapple upside down cake has been my favorite for as long as I can remember. That changed on my last birthday because my daughter-in-law made pineapple upside down cupcakes. Oh my god! Oh man! With instead of using like the whole pineapple and cherry in the middle of it and all that, she used crushed pineapple and cherries, and then there was so much sugar topping on the top on those in the bottom on the top. I could only eat three of them. Um, it was just such a sugar rush. Oh my god, they were so good. Oh yep, pineapple upside down cake is my most favorite dessert. And if you want to top that off, then you can add ice cream to it. Yeah. Um, from there, it would go to probably cheese, a strawberry or raspberry swirl cheesecake, and then an apple pecan pie. And if you want to combine an apple pecan pie and a cheesecake, this is not the right thing to be doing. What food do you gravitate more towards at a party or get together? Whatever's on the table. Are you kidding me? Um, I love to sample everything and anything, even if it has egg in it. I don't care. I'll at least try it because who knows? I mean, I don't like. Again, we're back to that favorite type things. I don't like egg white, and I don't like eggs in my potato salad, potato salad, or macaroni salad. I also don't like mushrooms, so if it's got mushrooms in it, I may not try it, or I may eat around the mushrooms. It all depends on how bad it tastes as mushrooms. Favorite foods to eat at Christmas? The basics, really. Turkey, ham, um, macaroni and cheese. My daughter makes a variation of my mom's macaroni and cheese. Probably potato salad. Again, my variation or the old Mrs. variation of my grandmother's potato salad. Um, my son-in-law makes a southern style green bean, onion, and garlic. Um, that's really really good. Um, I like green bean casserole. I don't like mushrooms, so I don't like the mushroom soup. I would prefer to use cream of shrimp or something else. Um, if it has cream of mushroom, I don't eat it. So, what's that comes to mind? What's the first food that comes to mind now? Crab cakes. I've been jonesing on some crab cakes. Do you have any weird food habits? probably. Um, One of my favorite go-to foods is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Um, when I make it up, I add hot sauce to the peanut butter. I like to add white American cheese, and I prefer it on a marble rye or a like pumpernickel or a whole grain bread, and so that comes off as a unique food thing. Um, I don't know, hot sauce. Is that a weird one? Um, I don't know. I mean, if y'all watch my channel at all, I eat hot sauce on everything, or hot peppers on everything, or um, what holiday is your favorite for food? Um, there's only really two holidays that you eat a whole lot of food at. That's Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, we will load down tables. I mean, there's so much food there. You can't you can hardly sample everything. But then like the ones that you have for picnic outings or whatnot, Memorial Day, Fourth of July, those type things. Um, I'll chow down on some hot dogs and hamburgers and steaks and crabs and shrimp and whatever it is on the table. I mean, um, one thing you'll never find me doing, and that is avoiding food. So I mean, look, I don't know if I have to actually tell you all that, but what's one food you would never try? Um, Raw octopus. I don't know. That one doesn't thrill me at all. Um, I'd try pretty much anything else. I don't know. You'd have to try me. So, what some food do you know your best friend's favorite food? For this one, I'm going to go with the old Miss. Um, she had a few, but I think one of her most favorite was cream chip beef on toast. Basically, SOS. Um, she used to love that when we made it up in Jersey. Uh, she wasn't super enthusiastic about when we made it down here because we didn't get the right type of corn air dried beef. But there's a couple of restaurants down here that serve it, and she loves getting it there. Um, I think her second to that would have been sausage gravy on biscuits or on hash brown potatoes. Um, but then of course, like she liked candy and snacks and that type of stuff too. What's the best thing your mom makes? Whew, best thing my mom makes. I don't know. Her macaroni and cheese, salmon croquettes, her version of grandma's potato salad, except she uses celery and I don't like celery. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with those three. It's been a while since mom's actually sat down and done a whole lot of cooking, but that's kind of where I go to rank them too. Is like salmon croquettes, which was my grandma's thing, um, and they're about the size. They're little. They're about the size of a large chicken egg, and they're about the same shape. And then you deep fry them, and oh my god! And then the macaroni and cheese is just um, it's just a basic cheese macaroni and cheese made with cheese whiz, but there's just something about. I guess it's because mom makes it. And I could make it that way. I don't. I go and add all kinds of crazy stuff to like Velveeta and American and cheddar and blue cheese and What's your favorite style of egg? Scrambled, boiled, poached, over easy, or sunny side up? Scrambled, definitely. Like I said, I don't like the egg white. I like to mix the egg up in a blender. Um, Actually, I could take a large coffee cup, put 3 eggs in it, and hit it with an immersion blender. 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons of water, and a couple of healthy dashes of hot sauce. Hit it with that immersion blender. It fills the cup all the way to the brim, and then you drop it. You pour it into a low temp frying pan and slow cook it. And oh my God, the curds are so soft and velvety. And you add your cheese as it's slowly cooking, and you keep adding cheese. And oh my goodness. Ah, name your favorite restaurant that closed down. This is another one of those. I don't really like restaurants. Um, if I had to, if I had to make a choice, I'm going to say I don't even remember the name of it, but um, one of the steak houses, I guess, would have to be it. Several of them have closed down in the area, and I guess that would have to be it. I said I don't frequent restaurants all that often, so when one closes, it's not a big deal. I just go to something else. Do you like your bread toasted light or dark? I'm in the middle of that. Medium brown, um, and I need to butter my toast as soon as it comes out of the toaster. It's got it so the butter melts right down into the toast. Um, if you wait just a little amount of time, and the butter doesn't melt, then it's not the same. I mean, it's just not the same. I eat it because I like butter. But speaking of, this isn't on here, but um, my youngest granddaughter she loves butter. Like her mom has to be careful that she doesn't leave it on the table when she's making something. Because Abs will come up and take a big old chunk of butter and eat it. So um, and I love eating butter too. I grew up eating butter and ketchup sandwiches, just white bread with a couple big old slathers of butter on it, a little bit of ketchup. And when I was in high school, that was a big thing for breakfast. They had the round Kaiser rolls, the hard roll. Um, I think they were 15 cents with a pat of butter, and you could get extra butter for a nickel. You got two extra patties of butter, 2 extra pats of butter for a nickel. So for 20 cents, you got a roll with 3 pats of butter, and then you put a ketchup packet on it. And I do 2 rolls like that in the mornings. But, do you like spicy foods? Yeah. Do you like seafood? Yeah. First food that comes to mind that is green. Um, Spinach. I don't know. I was actually thinking kind of green beans, but I already mentioned them. I like French style green beans. I like spinach. Actually, I like all kinds of greens, turnip greens and collard greens and oh, seafood. Yeah, I love seafood. Anyway, that is 30 questions. We have gone on for almost 30 minutes. So let me know what you think, folks. Oh, excuse me. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. I don't know why I got belching all over. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. If you'd like to check out my Facebook, there'll be a link in the description box, wherever that is on your device. Um, Shout out to all you new folks if you made it through to this point. I was up at 520 at one point last night. The last time I looked, I had 519 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. Um, Make sure to check out my 500 giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway. And as always, if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. You never know when it's going to be the last time you get a chance to do that. We're not promised tomorrow. You never know when you're going to draw your last breath, or something's going to happen. Mother Nature has a way of playing nasty tricks on people. So, till I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.